All right, here we are, day 3 of the Battleborn North. We just spent a really nice evening in this nice grassy little pasture area, getting ready to take off on kind of some gnarlier 2-track. We're gonna work our way up over the top of a mountain, over into Tuscarora. And once we hit there, we'll hit a little pavement for a minute, and then back up over the top and down into Jarbidge. Should be a good day, lots of adventure, and we'll see you tonight. Day 3 of Battleborn North is another action-packed day with some fun mountain 2-track trails and wide open places. We work our way up just across the Idaho border before coming back down through Jarbidge and down to camp number 3. We'll ride close to 155 miles today, with a big section being fun and challenging mountain trails. After leaving camp, the canyon quickly closes into tighter 2-track trail with several creek crossings along the way.
Yeah, there's some hidden rocks in there. I about dabbed.
The green follows the creek up this cool looking canyon. The views in any direction are almost too much to pass up, so stop if you need to snap a few pictures. The scenery continues through this mountain range and the remainder of day 3. It just gets better and better. We make our way up and around Dry Creek Mountain and over towards McCann Creek Mountain. This section of trail gets pretty rocky in places and makes for some fun practice avoiding the obstacles. The trails continue to climb, eventually reaching the summit of McCann Creek Mountain. The air gets thinner as we make our way to the top, and we also noticed that the air was getting a little thin in the front tire on the WR250R, so we stopped to check it out.
So, Wes got a low tire. We're hoping it's not flat. I don't know why it's low, but I got my trusty old slime pump. Had this thing forever. Works awesome. So let's see if this thing will hold some air. If not, we'll be pulling it apart. It's like 17, 18 pounds. We'll see if it holds it. Seems fine though.
From here, we begin our descent off the summit and more awesome 2-track trails. ADV mountain riding doesn't get any better than this. As we drop down off the mountain, the trails start to open up to some more views and fun riding. This section does have some steeper downhills that are a bit of a handful on the bigger bikes, so cover your brakes and be ready for the trail ahead. We continue dropping down until we meet your main dirt road. This is where we meet back up with our easy bypass that split from us at the end of day 2. This road will take us out to the pavement.
All right, we just got through an awesome section. The last couple years, we've kind of been hung up in the mountains between Battle Mountain and Tuscarora. Dude, we ran into private property. We burned up a lot of miles. And we don't have enough gas to get where we're going. Luckily, we ran into this guy that's out guiding some hunts, and he's got lots of gas and he's hooking us up. So, man, he saved our lives. You know, we had a good loop for the big bikes to go around this mountain range, and this time we had breakthrough. We found an awesome trail that went right through the mountains. We made it out, and that was probably one of the funnest sections of the whole trip. So we're pretty stoked we got through it.
From here, we catch the road and head north for about 18 miles. This road eventually runs into a fun windy canyon and follows Chicken Creek until it splits into 2 gravel dirt roads. We hang a right onto the Sheridan Gulch Road and continue heading north. So, second time today, I probably need to learn my lesson, keep my shield down. Got me a nice fat butterfly all over my face, all over my glasses. Yeah, shield down. We continue on this road past Bull Run Reservoir, below Porter Peak and Pennsylvania Hill. The road winds through some aspens and eventually opens back up as you pass by a few ranches and meet back up with a slab. We're on the road for almost a mile before we take a right onto Haystack Road towards Sunflower Flat and McDonald Creek. This road will take us about 3.5 miles before we reach our next easy bypass turnoff. This bypass will take you around the bottom side of Merritt Mountain, while the main route takes us up and over Merritt and Hicks Mountains on some steeper, more challenging 2-track mountain trails. After that, we drop into what we like to call the Bat Cave. This road takes us north through some cool canyons and past some crazy looking rocks on more fun and fast gravel dirt roads. Up a little higher, the trail narrows and tightens through some trees as we climb up and around Hicks Mountain. Eventually, we make it above the pines on some more epic two-track. The next section to look forward to is McDonald Creek, aka the Bat Cave. And to be fair, we named this section on another trip when we ran this section backwards and in the dark.
All right, Eric's led us back to this little bat cave. I think this is actually one of the parts of the trip, looking at it from Google Earth, that I was all excited about.
As we work our way down into the canyon, the trail gets tougher and tighter with trees and water holes scattered along the way. As we near the bottom of the canyon, there's a few more cotton-covered trees and water holes to cross before the trail meets back up with a much more manageable dirt road. We parallel the Bruneau River for a couple miles through a cool rock canyon and then climb up out of the canyon and meet back up with the easy bypass route. This road will take us over around Bear Paw Mountain and just across the border into Idaho before dropping back down into Jarbidge. This is big country at the very top of Nevada and another cool section of the Battleborn North ride. Eventually we cross the border into Idaho and decide to follow the rocks down into Jarbidge. All right guys, here we are, end of day 3. We had another epic day today. Ton of two-track. We made it over some passes we were really worried about. But beautiful day. We came in here, we're at Jarbidge right now. Just stopped in, had a nice bite to eat. And then of course gas. Gas is a crucial part. So we just filled up and we're gonna go up on top of the mountain down the other side and find a nice camp spot. After leaving Jarbidge, we climbed up onto Deer Mountain through some cool forest roads. We made it to the summit just in time to catch the sunset and beautiful views. This is a perfect way to end day 3 before reaching camp and calling it a day. We got to camp, pitched our tents, and rounded up some firewood for another routine campfire. Stay tuned for the last day of Battleborn North that takes us down to the famed Bonneville Salt Flats and back into Wendover. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on the adventure.